Okay, welcome back. It's time for the round one championship, Prairie Central versus Tuscola. Let's meet the teams again, and then we'll get started.
Abby Cottrell, junior.
Hunter Bolin, junior.
Nathan Summers, senior.
Mattis Nift, junior.
Becca Elbert, sophomore.
Kyle S. Steininger, sophomore.
Braden Thomas, junior.
Maya Baker, junior.
Brianna Kerner, junior.
Emma Cementi, senior.
David Spillman, senior.
Jacob Rominger, senior.
Rosalie Meller, senior.
Lindsay Shop, junior.
Okay, first question. Ironically, Presidents Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and James Monroe all died on which Prairie Central, Nathan?
July 4th.
4th of July, yes. The stapes is the smallest and lightest bone in the body. Where is it located? Prairie Central, Hunter.
Ear.
The ear is correct. Who is the highest ranking elected woman in U.S. history? Prairie Central, Nathan.
Hillary Clinton.
Not Hillary Clinton, no. You guys can confer? Need an answer?
Palin.
No, Nancy Pelosi. It's because elected was the key term there. What term describes a process by which a proposed law is taken to the public for a direct vote? Prairie Central, Nathan.
A referendum.
A referendum is correct. What is the condition where the lungs become inflamed and filled with liquid caused by bacterial? Prairie Central, Hunter.
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia is what we're looking for. What name is given to the dolphin fish to make it sound more appetizing on menus? Tuscola, Emma.
Mahi Mahi.
Mahi Mahi is correct. What English dynasty collapsed into the War of the Roses? Prairie Central, Nathan.
The Tudors.
Not the Tudors.
Plantagenets.
Yes, correct. The Suez Canal connects the Mediterranean Sea to what other Tuscola, David?
The Red Sea.
The Red Sea. Over 5,000 members of what Native American nation died as they were forced to walk the Prairie Central, Hunter?
Cherokee.
Cherokee is correct. The Trail of Tears. Bogota is the capital of which Prairie Central, Hunter?
Columbia.
Colombia. What mythical substance was supposedly capable of turning inexpensive metals? Tuscola, David.
Alchemy.
Not alchemy. Inexpensive metals into gold. What mythical substance? Any answer?
Nectar.
No, the Philosopher's Stone. That's what we're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Who composed the music for West Side Story? Prairie Central, Nathan.
Leonard Bernstein.
Yes, that is correct. Which vitamin is the only one that human beings can produce? Prairie Central, Hunter.
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D with the aid of sunlight. What pioneering technological duo was less well known by their first names, William and David? Prairie Central, Nathan.
The Dodge Brothers.
Not the Dodge Brothers. You guys can confirm? Need an answer?
Tell.
No, Hewlett and Packard. What term describes a reflex that is learned and not inborn? Tuscola, Emma.
Condition.
Conditioned reflex, yes. What do you call two straight lines that will never cross? Prairie Central, Nathan.
Parallel.
Parallel. After a tadpole loses its tail and starts to grow legs, the young frog is known as a what? Tuscola, Jacob.
A tadpole.
Not a tadpole.
What do you say?
He said it's after attack.
Oh, God.
Need an answer?
Froglet.
Froglet is correct. Who knew? In what country did goldfish originate from?
Clear.
Oh, sorry. Tuscola, Emma.
Japan.
Not Japan. Need an answer?
India.
China. Where in your body is a metatarsal arch? Prairie Central, Hunter.
Hand.
Not hand. Foot.
Foot.
Foot is correct. Which U.S. library ranks as the largest in the world? Tuscola, Emma.
The Library of Congress.
Library of Congress is correct. In the famous book on relationships by John Gray, men are from Mars, women are from Prairie Central, Nathan.
Venus.
Venus is correct. In 1940, Ida Fuller received $22.54 in the mail, becoming the first recipient of what? 1940. Prairie Central, Abby.
Tax refund?
Not tax refund. You guys can confirm? Need an answer?
That like pyramid scheme that they did.
No, Social Security.
Same thing.
What name is given to an angle greater than 90 degrees but less than, Tuscola?
Acute.
Not acute, but less than 180 degrees.
Obtuse.
Obtuse
More
is
than
correct.
90. Dang.
What president was related either by blood or marriage to 11 other presidents? Was it FDR, LBJ, or JFK? Tuscola, Emma.
FDR.
FDR is correct. A lot of initials there. Which value measures the resistance to knocking in engine fuels? Prairie Central, Nathan.
Octane.
Octane rating is correct, yes. To which genus does the Andes dwelling guanaco belong? That is Lamas. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which is for Prairie Central.
Hi, I'm Dean Geiken, Director of WPCD 88.7 FM right here at Parkland College. My question is, most radio station studio boards use what is called a controller to adjust the level of output or volume. Today they are slider bars that move up or down for adjustment. They were called pots and are still referred to in this way. Where does this word pots originate from?
They use potentiometers.
Okay.
The answer? A potentiometer. It is a small electronic device that uses a knob that you turn one way or the other to control a level, much like the volume control in your car. In the past, radio station boards used these knobs to control the output levels that came from the studio board, and the name simply stuck, even though faders are now the norm.
That was possibly the greatest video question answer ever in the history of Parkland Challenge. In which country is the source of the Tigris? Tuscola, Jacob.
Iraq.
Not Iraq.
I would say Iran.
Turkey. In the sport of fencing, what five-letter word describes the act of deflecting your opponent's attack? Tuscola, Emma.
Perry.
Parry is correct. What Olympic speed skating gold medalist also won the TV talent contest Dancing with the Stars? Tuscola, Emma.
Apollo Ono.
That's correct, Apollo. If you add the number 1 through 10, what's the total? Tuscola, David.
45.
Not 45. You guys can confirm?
That's 11 5 times. 55.
55 is correct. Which phenomenon was named after the twins Chang and Ang Bunker? They were Siamese twins. That's what that comes from. What is the art of creating decorative articles by knotting cord, rope, or string? Tuscola, Emma.
Weaving.
Not weaving.
Crocheting.
Macrame. Macrame is what we're looking for. Which state's troops fired the first shots of the Civil War in 1861? Prairie Central, Nathan.
Virginia.
Not Virginia. I'll finish the question for you. First shots of the Civil War in 1861 when they fired on the Union troops at Fort Sumter.
South Carolina.
South Carolina is correct. Good job. What corporate raiders' investments in Yahoo, TWA, and Motorola helped make him a business icon? Prairie Central, Kyle.
Warren Buffett.
Not Warren Buffett. No, you guys can confirm.
Elon Musk.
No, Carl Icahn. So,
Oh,
he's an icon. That's clever. Which is farther west, Haiti or the Dominican Republic or Tuscola, Jacob?
Oh God.
No, I'll read all this for you. Oh.
No.
Okay. You guys can confirm then. Which is farther west, Haiti, Dominican Republic, or Cuba?
Why didn't you just give us?
The Dominican Republic.
No, Cuba. Which cocktail is mixed from vodka, tomato juice, and various spices? Tuscola, Emma.
Bloody Mary.
A Bloody Mary is correct. Which country does fashion designer Takato Kenzo come from? Tuscola, Jacob.
Italy.
Not Italy, no.
Japan.
No, yes, Japan. When a nation's president replaces civil law with military law, what kind of law does he declare? Tuscola, Jacob.
Martial law.
Martial law is correct. Which building material was forgotten with the fall of the Roman Empire but rediscovered? Tuscola, David.
Cement.
Yes, concrete or cement. In physics, what does DC stand for? Tuscola, David.
Direct current.
Direct current is correct. What kinds of birds spend the winter in places other than those where they Prairie Central hunter?
Migratory.
Migratory birds, where they hatch their young. What lagoon south of Queens, New York, is named for a local Indian tribe that has nothing to do with the Caribbean or Caribbean? Tuscola, Jacob.
The caribou.
No.
Something like that.
You guys can confirm. Any answer?
No answer.
Jamaica Bay. Jamaica Bay, it's called. How many points must a stag elk have on each of its antlers to be considered mature? Tuscola, Emma.
6.
6 is correct. What Italian expression describes pasta that is cooked Prairie Central hunter?
Al dente.
Al dente is correct. Okay, that's the end of the first round. We'll tally up the scores and come back with the lightning round right after this.
Ooh, man.
Rape can change the course of history of a young woman's life, and it has to stop, and the voices need to be heard. Rape is rape. No more.
No more saying everything's fine.
I mean, what part of no don't you understand?
I felt like it was my fault. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I lived with it in silence.
I say no more because the punishment should fit the crime.
No more. No more.
No more.
No more.
No more.
I say no more because we can't say, well, boys will be boys. They're just playing, or she was asking for it. No more excuses.
I say no more because love should never hurt.
I say no more because apparel isn't an invitation.
I say no more to worrying that one of our students or our daughters or our nieces will be raped one day when they're walking out from the mall.
No more.
No more.
No more.
No more.
No more.
Okay, it's Prairie Central 190, Tuscola 150. Let's see if Tuscola can make up some ground in the lightning round. What is the Russian word for emperor? Prairie Central hunter.
Czar.
Czar is correct. What is the square root of 169? Prairie Central Nathan.
13.
13 is correct. What is the plural of the word mongoose? It's mongooses, as it turns out. In which part of the car's engines are the pistons located? Tuscola, David.
Engine block.
No, not the engine block, in the cylinders. What is a person called who shoes horses? Prairie Central hunter.
Farrier.
Farrier is correct. What is the lowest three-digit prime number? It is 101. 101. What is the capital of Australia? Prairie Central Kyle.
Canberra.
Yes, correct. What word describes the science of heredity? Prairie Central Nathan.
Genetics.
Genetics. Who created the series of paintings called Water Lilies? Prairie Central hunter.
Monet.
Monet is correct. What mythical creature has a body of a lion and the head of a human being? Tuscola, Jacob.
Sphinx.
Sphinx is correct. Which Greek philosopher said man by nature is a political animal? That was Aristotle. What year did Hawaii become a state? Prairie Central Kyle.
1959.
1959. What 13-year-old became the youngest player ever to qualify for an LPGA event in 2002? That was golfer Michelle Wie. What do home gardeners make and use for fertilizer? Tuscola, Emma.
Compost.
Compost is correct. Which animal is also known as the ship of the desert? Prairie Central, Hunter.
Camel.
The camel. Correct. During World War II, what day was referred to as the longest day? Prairie Central, Kyle.
June 6th, 1944.
June 6, 1944, yeah, it was D-Day. What nation is divided in two by the Cook Strait? That is New Zealand. Due to alluvial deposits, which U.S. state actually grows inland every year? The state is Louisiana. How many different letters are used in Roman numerals? Tuscola, Emma.
5.
No, not 5. 7. Which type of glass became highly popular as an art form during the medieval period? Tuscola, David.
Stained glass.
Stained glass is correct. Okay, that's the end of the lightning round. We'll come back with the last round right after this.
I have had interns in my department from Parkland to office professional graduates, and both are just fantastic, very well prepared. They're knowledgeable in Microsoft Office products, knowledgeable in calendaring, knowledgeable in just communication. Their communication skills are really, really good. I would say definitely hire them. In all areas, I mean, I'm a Parkland grad myself, not specifically from Office Professional, but I feel like Parkland really prepares students for any position they're going to take within the community. We have several of our employees that are currently Parkland students, and it's preparing them for other positions within the organization.
Okay, as we head into the final round, Prairie Central 280, Tuscola 160, but they have the video question, so maybe they can catch up. Let's get started. For 48 years, J. Edgar Hoover was the director of what? Prairie Central, Nathan.
The FBI?
FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations. What does the abbreviation DAT stand for? That is digital audio tape. Digital audio tape. Which woolen clothing is named after a river in southeast Scotland? That is tweed. Tweed. What is the name given to a window placed vertically into a sloping roof that has its own little roof? Tuscola, Emma.
A clove.
No, not a clove. You guys can go first.
A recessed window?
No, a dormer is what that's called. What does a musical dynamic piano mean? Prairie Central, Nathan.
Soft?
Yes, to play softly. Name the Germanic leader who oversaw the unification of Germany in 1871. Tuscola, Jacob.
Otto von Bismarck.
Yes, good. What president was born William Jefferson Blythe? Prairie Central, Kyle.
Clinton.
Yes, Bill Clinton, in August 19, 1946. When heating water at altitude, does the boiling point come down, go up? Tuscola, David.
It goes up.
No. I'll finish the question for you. Does it come down, go up, or stay at exactly this at 100 degrees Celsius?
Goes down?
Yes, it goes down below 100 degrees Celsius. What is the largest island in the world? Prairie Central, Kyle.
Greenland.
Greenland is correct. Who is the author of the novel The World According to Garp? It's John Irving. Which layer of atmosphere is the farthest away from the Earth's surface? The troposphere, the mesosphere, or the thermosphere? Prairie Central, 100.
Mesosphere.
Not the mesosphere. You guys can confer.
The thermosphere.
Thermosphere.
Thermosphere is correct. What critters lay eggs that Dr. Stanley Spicel shampoo is designed to make glow in UV light? What lays eggs and the shampoo is designed to make them glow in UV light? Tuscola, Jacob.
Platypus?
Not platypus, no.
I just practiced.
Science.
What the hell?
Fish.
No, lice. Lice.
That makes sense.
Very, very clever. Yeah. Who starred as Sugar Cane Kowalski in the 1959 film Some Like It Hot? That was Prairie Central Nathan.
Marlon Brando.
Not Marlon Brando. You can confirm.
We don't have an answer.
It was Marilyn Monroe. Would have been a lot different movie with Marlon Brando. What is the Society of Friends more commonly known as? Tuscola, Jacob.
Quakers.
Quakers is correct. To which part of a woman might the crowning glory be a reference? That would be her hair. Which element has the atomic number 1? Prairie Central Hunter.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen is correct. Which American politician's gaffes included, "They misunderstand me"? It was George W. Bush. For what occupation is Dr. Ruth Westheimer best known? Tuscola Emma.
Psychology.
Be more specific?
Psychologist.
No. Sorry. You guys can confirm?
Child psychology. Child psychology?
No, she's a sex therapist. Which company released the Wii gaming console in 2006? Tuscola David.
Nintendo.
Nintendo is correct. What is an uncooked sauce made of fresh basil, olive oil? Tuscola Emma.
Pesto.
Pesto. What's the only bird to be honored by its own year in the Chinese calendar? Tuscola Emma.
Crane.
Not the crane. You guys can confirm?
Seems like the chicken.
Not the chicken, the rooster. The rooster. Which U.S. president laid the cornerstone for the U.S. Capitol building in 1793? Tuscola Jacob.
Adams.
Not Adams. You guys can confirm?
Is it George Washington? George Washington?
Washington, yeah. Precisely how many bytes are in a kilobyte? Prairie Central Nathan.
1024.
1024, good job. What union's membership grew to over 1.5 million members under the forceful leadership of Walter Reuther? Prairie Central Nathan.
The United Auto Workers?
Yes, the UAW. What is the point of intersection between the axis in a coordinate system called? Prairie Central Hunter.
Origin.
Origin. All right, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Tuscola.
Hi, I'm Vance Martin. I teach history here at Parkland College. My question is, what was the first commercial home video game console released in August of 1972?
Yeah, Atari 2600.
The answer is the Magnavox Odyssey. It also had an optional laser gun for a shooting game that came with it.
Okay, let's finish up the game. What continent's desolate Elephant Island has never been prowled by a pachyderm? Prairie Central Hunter.
Asia.
Not Asia. You guys can confirm? What continent's desolate Elephant Island?
Antarctica.
Antarctica is correct. Good job. High in popularity, the Atkins diet is low in what? Prairie Central Hunter.
Carbs.
Yes, carbohydrates. If you saw Gregory Hines doing a buck and swing, what was he doing? Prairie Central Nathan.
Dancing.
Be more specific.
Swing dancing?
Not swing dancing. No, you guys can confirm.
Square dancing.
No, tap dancing. Tap dancing. In the law, what name represents an unidentified man? Prairie Central Hunter.
John Doe.
John Doe is correct. Since 2006, what's the smallest planet? Tuscola David.
Mercury.
Mercury is correct. What animal is believed to limit its breeding to the Macquarie Island in the South Pacific Mountain? Tuscola David.
Albatross.
Not the albatross. Can you answer?
Sea turtle?
No, the royal penguin. Royal penguin. What term is coined by the simultaneous stagnation of economic growth and inflation? Prairie Central Nathan.
Stagflation.
Stagflation is correct. What mineral is added to drinking water to help fight tooth decay? Prairie Central Nathan.
Fluoride.
Fluoride. What fictional character gets his name from the Italian word for pine nut or pine head? Prairie Central Kyle.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is correct. In which desert would you expect to find the Tuareg people? Tuscola, Emma.
Sahara.
Sahara is correct. What is the unappetizing yet literal meaning of the word vermicelli? Tuscola, Emma.
I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Okay. You guys can give her?
Mice soup.
No, little worms, vermicelli. Little worms. Who commanded the Allied forces that invaded Europe on D-Day? Prairie Central Kyle.
Dwight Eisenhower.
Yes, Eisenhower. What deceased country singer had hits with I Fall to Pieces, Walking After Midnight, and Crazy? Tuscola David.
Merle Haggard.
Not Merle Haggard, no.
Hank Williams.
What's the answer?
Hank Williams.
No, Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline. How many justices did President Ronald Reagan appoint to the Supreme Court? President Nathan.
One.
Not one. You guys can
I'm
confirm?
going to go with 3. 3.
4.
Dang.
4. You got a bunch. Which word of Greek origin describes the choice between two unpleasant alternatives? Dilemma. Dilemma. Which number is the base number in the decimal system? Prairie Central Nathan.
10.
10 is correct. Designed by Stafford White, what marble arch is located at the foot of New York's Fifth Avenue? That is the Washington Square Arch. What Rachel Carson book, published in 1962, helped kick off the environmental movement? That book was Silent Spring. What lawyer replaced Robert Fisk in the investigation of Bill Clinton's involvement in the Whitewater scandal? It was Kenneth Starr. Fat Tuesday occurs how many days before Easter every year? Prairie Central Nathan.
41.
Not 41. You guys can confirm?
47.
47. Good job. What mountain range runs the entire length of South America? Prairie Central Hunter.
Andes.
Andes. How many gas giants are there in our solar system? Tuscola David.
4.
4, yes. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and something else. What color is the center of an archery target? Prairie Central Nathan.
Red.
Not red. You can.
Yellow.
Yeah, we'll take that gold. Okay, that's the end of our game. We'll tally up the scores and tell you who's advancing to the finals right after this. Okay, thanks for joining us today. Prairie Central is the first team in our championship bracket. We'll see you next time.